Hi everybody, and welcome to Parents Manual to Managing Mental Illness. Today I wanted to talk to you about being prepared not just for your child but for yourself on the kids going back to school. So this is a very difficult time for a lot of us parents with kids that have different needs, but neurotypical children have a really hard time getting into the school routine as well. So it kind of affects everybody. So I have a couple of ideas that I wanted to share with you. And one of the things that I just purchased from Walmart was this simple 1 week schedule. Now I find that this works best for my son because it is very clean and just a short visual instead of looking at an entire month or even a couple weeks can be too much. So if we're just looking week by week, I'll have this set up every weekend and they will know what to expect during the week. And that's really, really important for my son because he doesn't like surprises. So this way it will show what each child's chore is for the week and anything that will be happening during that week. And of course, I always have a little bit of clean your room and other things. Now, this thing that you hear is my other thing. It's called the Sonic Boom, and you can see how this is flying out of my hand, and it's super annoying. Okay, so this particular one is called the Skull, and I thought my son would like it because it's kind of skull and creepy looking. So it's really, really loud, and it's for people that need that extra sonic boom to wake them up. And this little thing can either go under the mattress or under the pillow, and as you saw, it was like just bouncing out of my hand. So I got this off of Amazon for probably between $30 and $40. So this is something that we're going to start practicing again this week because they have one more week left and then that's it. So this little annoying thing can be quite helpful as well. But I gotta tell you, putting it by my son's nightstand table with this underneath the mattress, got unplugged really fast. So I'll have to be a little bit more creative on that too. So some other ideas is recognizing again that this is going to be a really hard month. So be prepared to keep your expectations lower. Just getting them through the day of school is the best thing that we can be doing right now, and not being too hard on the after school part because they're just going to be so done. So being gentle on yourself and gentle on the kids and the expectations are low helps to create a smoother transition into the school year. So when it comes to when you actually get them out of bed and get them to school, I see a lot of parents on Facebook right now that have already started school. They're already having a tough year. So I plead with you guys to be open and honest with all of your child's educators that are around them, whether it be the resource teacher, principal, EA, anything like that. How your child's summer was. Did anything change? Like, what do your child, like, what do they need? What helps? What works? Don't be afraid to advocate for your son or your daughter and what their needs are. Be an open book, and I think people will be more receptive of that. So if you are having a really difficult time when it comes to your child's school year, please comment below and let us help you. Let us find some strategies and some ideas. Again, so super loud, right? So I think that this might even be a good little thing to be purchasing. I'm going to turn that off so it doesn't interrupt us again. But the thing is though, I just think that if you can create a smooth transition for your child, the better it will be for you and the family. And keeping your child's stress level down at home is key because they are already building up the stress of starting a new school year and taking all of that energy and information in again is exhausting on the brain. We have to remember that as parents and as educators, that it's really hard on them. But being able to support them in the way that they need to be supported will just make it so much easier. Now again, if you have a son like mine, I've had to be really tricky, like with this super loud alarm clock for him, but I've also learned to get myself up early, get myself ready, so I do have the time, even though I find it frustrating still, to follow him along the way to make sure that he's doing what he needs to be doing. And again, taking this little chart, maybe not for the week, but just something really small like this that would be in the room or in the bathroom to check off, like brushed teeth, washed your face, got dressed, got back, anything like that. So just trying to make it short and simple and getting everybody prepared that way. Get yourself prepared and get your child up a little bit earlier, just to kind of wake them up almost like a snooze, because we like to do that too, right? So if you have that morning issue like a lot of us do, you need to find ways to keep your cool, because if you're getting frustrated and they're getting wound up and frustrated, it makes a really bad day for everybody involved. So keep the expectations lower. Do a nice, slower transition. And remember, when they get home, they're going to be exhausted. So giving them that free time to just kind of have that brain break, whether it's an hour of playing outside, or of course my kid would go right to video games. I allow them to do that because they're just done. So we also have something that we set up on our phone called Circle. It's a Disney Circle, which turns on and off the Wi-Fi, so you can get that app on your phone and you can control every electronic device in your home, whether your child's at a friend's house or not. So that is also another way of being able to sort of like help with these transitions. But the good thing is that you got to let the kids know you got about 15 minutes, and then it automatically shuts off, because that's been a huge argument in my house. So trying to be creative and find ways to make all of these transitions easier for your child makes it easier for you too. So be nice to yourself. Allow that some things are just going to be a little bit off this month, getting used to back to school. And for your child embracing a new year of school, be that person's advocate, be your child's advocate. And if you need help, again, drop us a comment and we're going to be there to help you. So like I said, even if you had something really great happen, or you've come up with a really great strategy, whether it be something like this or something like this, let us know, because we'd love to share it with everybody to see if that's going to work for us. So thank you for joining me again. And remember, you're a great parent and you have a great kid. And we are going to figure all of this stuff out together.